Welcome back everybody here to Mercer County. We're back in Farming Simulator 19 for the second episode here, and it is mid-spring. If you guys remember from last time we ended up going through and getting all of our fields plowed up. We got the pH added to them, but we got to add nitrogen. We are very low on nitrogen in all the fields. Actually, quite frankly, we got to add pH as well. So we're going to have a very busy day for us ahead of us. If you guys remember last time, we actually leased the JCB Fast Track, and actually going to come in handy. We're going to hold the lease for long term for the time being here, just because we can utilize it for a lot of things. But we can actually hop in here real quick, and we are going to return that as well as the sensor, because we don't need those anymore. And then we don't need this sensor anymore, and we actually don't need the plow hooked up onto it. So we're actually going to park that right there. We're actually going to sell this tractor. I was running into issues last time trying to handle this tractor, and I just had issues with it. So we're actually going to sell it, and that's actually going to kind of recoup a little bit of money so we can purchase a bigger tractor, because we need something with a little more horsepower that will work. But our main fields, we're going to do field 20 and 32 are going to be our corn field, and then everything else will be soybeans, and hopefully we can make enough money off all those that we can have a very profitable year. Or at least enough that we can recuperate all of our initial investments into the farm. So we're just going to stop this right here. And we can cancel this guy. And we're going to open this up. That's the seed, so we're good to load up the line from here. And this is going to be a very expensive. Getting everything limed up. As long as we can add, the main thing is hopefully we can add fertilizer to that planter. I pointed at my screen like you can see my hands. Hopefully we can add fertilizer to that. But if we don't, we'll just have to spray fertilizer afterwards. But this is a lot of lime. Going to be well over 20 tons. I think it might be maybe 27, 28, maybe 30. Tons? No, probably about 25, 26, somewhere around there. And 25. And only $400 in lime. That doesn't seem right, but what do I know? But we are going to get ourselves started over here. We're going to just turn this guy around. We're going to unfold that, because as I said, we're going to start with field 32. So we can get rid of that last waypoint. And we're going to get courseplay working on this. We're going to go the big spreader. I don't think we really need to do 2 laps around. We're going to do clockwise headland passes first, and we're going to do turns. Let it create, and it should be good to get started. So we're going to start it. And this shouldn't take too terribly long to do. Oh, I think it did it backwards. No, it's just spinning around. And why is he not beginning work? There we go. And if we take a look at the map, we should see he is adding the pH. And we have it set up so that it'll automatically apply the pH for us, so we don't have to worry about doing it. It should make it just perfect for us, so we're going to let him run for a little bit here. And that came out nicely there. And we're going to let him pass through here. It's going to take, get rid of that. And we can get rid of that. Shouldn't take too terribly long for this particular field. I mean, it is an 18-meter header. What did it say, 11 minutes? Yeah, 11 minutes. So while he's getting ready there, we're going to get this guy going here. And actually, before we do that, there we go. Just trying to be a little more realistic with this. And it doesn't look like this holds fertilizer at all. So we're going to definitely have to be careful with that. It would have been nice if it held fertilizer, but at the end of the day, I mean, not a big concern. And okay, it looks like it does hold fertilizer. 3,000 on seed. Let's bring it over here. We'll get loaded up with fertilizer. And I might actually get the 9RX down here because it's going to go through a lot of, yeah, we're going to go through a lot of fertilizer. So we're actually going to, we're going to load up another tractor, I think, with seed, because this is we're gonna go through a lot of this fertilizer. But as I said, we're definitely gonna find out right here what works with this. Definitely liquid, so we're definitely gonna put the liquid fertilizer in there, but I'm hoping it might, as I said, I don't know about the lime. So that's why we're gonna come up here first. We're gonna hit the liquid first and then work our way around. Okay, it looks like it's adding it in the rear tank, which is good. I just don't know what goes in the front tank. So we're going to spin ourselves around here. We're going to hit the front tank first in the... We're going to hit ourselves first in the front tank, see if that's liquid as well. It might be, because it looks like it might just be an additional tank, which is again completely fine by me, but okay, yeah, so it's just additional fertilizer in the front tank. And it actually looks like it's just the pellets. It doesn't look like it's the liquid fertilizer either. But that is good. We'll get to 10 tons of, or 11 tons of fertilizer, so it'll actually make this a little bit easier for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this unfolded. And I'm trying to think what we're going to do, because I'm going to drive this. So we'll get this field done. We'll get that guy working, the lime going onto the other fields. And if we pull up the map, we are adding the fertilizer right to the ground, so that is beautiful. And this is definitely going to be a very hectic style. I'm hoping this works nicely, but we most certainly are definitely going to have problems with it. But at least this is working for us. That should be the final pass. It might have to do one more pass with him. So I'm going to do a headland around. Well, actually, I got to do a few headlands around first. But then hopefully, we're going to see if we can run regular worker, see if the regular worker can do this. If not, I mean, it's not a big deal to me. I can just easily do all of it. But we are definitely getting this stuff to work. Definitely doing exactly what we need it to do. What I'm going to do is, I'm not too concerned about getting every single drop with this, mainly because we're going to have another worker. So when we're planting, we're going to also add fertilizer. And that way, if we miss anywhere, it'll get added to it. So, not overly concerned. but definitely should be easy for us long term. And it's told me we don't have access to that land, but we're not on that one yet. So that is good. We're getting everything added. And I gotta do headland passes first, just because we need to get all of this stuff going. But as soon as that guy's done, we're going to get him off on another field, which will actually be the big field for us to make our lives a little easier. But I'm going to throw you guys on a time lapse, and I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing me speak. And I will see you guys when we get stuff done. But that's where I'm going to leave it off for you guys here. We're getting ourselves planting corn. I'll probably finish this field off camera. I'll let that tractor finish up on that field. So then next time when we get started, we're going to be able to get more action. We're going to get blasting through all of this with the planters. We got to get all this corn planted. This isn't the big field. This is I guess our second biggest field. But field 20 is definitely going to take some time for us to get planted, and it's actually going to kind of take us a while to actually get it harvested out. So it's going to definitely take quite some time to accomplish there. But that's going to do it. If you like the video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and as always, I will see you guys next video.